Welcome to today's daily devotion. Today our title is Trust the Lord. In the book of Proverbs in chapter 2 verses 5 and 6 says, Trust in the Lord with all your heart and to learn not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him and He will make your paths straight. Trust in the Lord. Knowing your paths and knowing His paths. You see, we're probably already done made plans for this upcoming weekend. Probably already made plans for throughout the rest of this month and on into the next month. You know, we're already making plans because holidays is coming up and we're going to say we're going to do this and we're going to do that. And you see, but we got to acknowledge the Lord and trust in the Lord because the directions that we go and what we have planned out may not always work. Has that ever happened to you? Have you ever really just made your plans and then you didn't involve God in it? You didn't go to Him in prayer and ask Him about anything about the plans. You just said, oh, this is what I'm going to do and how I'm going to do and this is just going to be it. But then all of a sudden it doesn't work out that way. I don't know about you, but I know we've had plans, Pam and I, where we've made those plans and said this is what we're going to do, but we had failed to go to God and ask God. And then something comes up and it just doesn't work out. You see, God will direct our paths, and that's where the direction I want to finish up with this devotion. God directs our paths, and things in life that come and bother me and you and come and put stumbling blocks in front of me and you is, could be avoided in a lot of times if we would just go to God and trust in God. You see, the trusting in God, acknowledging Him, it really is what it's saying is to really know Him, to know Him. And see, whenever you know somebody, just your spouse or your child or a friend or whoever, you know in different circumstances how they're going to react. You already know what comes up, that how they're going to react to that, or what they're going to do, or what they're going to say, or whatever. You know, those kind of things we kind of know because we get to know that person. And this is what God wants us to trust Him. He said, get to know me and know how I will direct. You see, when we're thinking like God would think or like His Son Jesus would think, then we're using a bigger brain than what me and you have. We're trusting God, know what God would say if you was to go do a certain thing. Would God approve of that? Would God want you in that situation? Would God want you there? You see, we got to trust in God and acknowledge Him, and He'll direct mine and your path. He will make mine and your path much easier and much simpler, easier traveled road if we would trust in Him and ask Him and God direct me and you. God bless you. I hope this is a word of encouragement. We'll see you again soon.